Hi, this is Jeanine's GPS for the day, my gastroparesis story. I haven't done one in a few weeks. Also, so you know, um, this is a new ad to braids with style and style with braids. That's what I'm calling this because I can't wait to do a new hair video. But um, believe it or not, I did this with wraps and braids that I could wear for several days. And then when I wanted to take them down, I think I did this 3 days ago. So I wore my braids for 2 days and, they looked the same and cool. Then I just took them down and 5, 10 minutes, my hair was done. Makeup, a few more minutes, easy. So, which is good. Everything needs to be easy at this point. People with gastroparesis will know that. Easy, everything has to be simple. The simpler the better. At least I'm finding that for me. So, well, I can tell you where I wish I had. I have something I'm very grateful for, and I'll tell you at the end. But I will tell you just honestly, getting used to gastroparesis is causing me to have some adjustment depression um, because it's um, it's a life-changing diagnosis, and so I'm just learning to live, and I want to be as productive as possible. So I'm learning how to do that with around this, and um, also I just have to accept that some days are going to be better than others. But I can since I can eat right now a little bit, and I'm very lucky. A lot of people without it, with it, cannot eat at all. And I've had a feeding tube before, and I hate them, and I don't want that. So God bless any of you guys that do have to have that, which is a lot of you, most of you, and I'm blessed that I don't have to have that. And it's probably really hard this time of year. I know it is because I've had one. um, One of the things that I've been struggling with is that they've had to try they put me on medications, very very powerful medications, so that I can eat, so that I can try to have some pain control and some bring back my quality of life and be able to not have to live in my house all the time for fear of suddenly getting sick. And I mean, it really impairs almost everything I can do um safely, I because I never know what's going to happen. um and so they decided to put me on very heavy medication, one of which I even had to get from out of the country because it's not legal here. And I ended up having a very strange reaction. I did not know. I'm still having it, but it's getting better. Um, I ended up in the hospital. Um, it threw my blood pressure off so far that I it was like 150 over 40 when I got there, and my pulse was just racing, and they had to get me right back there, and they did an EKG, because apparently these medications can cause heart attacks. Um, I really wasn't aware of that, um, and they can cause arrhythmias, and they can cause the blood pressure problem that I was having. They also apparently were interacting with another medication of mine that I'd been on for years for the digestive disease. Um, and so they interacted, and I didn't know that I was having a lethal reaction for like 3 weeks, and it was just building up and building up and building up. And I thought I was going crazy, because of the pandemic and everything. I thought, wow, I'm just going stir crazy. What's wrong with me? I'm being mean to my own friends, which I was. I was actually being cruel to people, I think. I wasn't trying to, but I mean, it was like my whole behavior just started to change. And I was like, what is going on? And it was horrifying me because it wasn't my behavior, but I was like acting very strange. And it was just so uncomfortable. And finally, I called the pharmacy in Canada, and I said, "Hey, you guys, I can't take this. What's going on? This is definitely a med reaction." And they were like, "Oh, we were about to call you. Um, you cannot take domperidone." Sounds like a mafia drug. That's the only way I remember it. Domperidone. But with one of the calcium channel blocker, they had me on to keep my esophagus open. And so, and I was never have guessed in a million years that those two interacted. I mean, they're two totally different kind of drugs, but apparently they can cause massive changes in your behavior and they cause confusion, dementia, aggression. I was just like, I could not figure out, I could not, and I'm still feeling really agitated because of it. They just said it's going to take a while to get out of my system. That's kind of why I didn't make a video too, because I just didn't want anyone to see me like that. So I'm actually not that unhappy that we're having a lockdown right now, because I don't want anyone to see me. Although I am going live, I mean, I'm putting this on the internet, so I guess they are. But I just want everyone out. If you're out there and you have gastroparesis, do not mix a calcium channel blocker with domperidone. There aren't too many treatments for gastroparesis, so most of you probably know what domperidone is. And yeah, I even got creative because I kind of feel like now I'm haunting my own house. Um, it's a pretty big house here, and that's fortunate for me, but also, I'm kind of all by myself in here right now. So I'm not gonna lie, that's really hard. Yeah, I mean, that's why I've been really trying to promote everyone to reach out and just help each other this time, But, you know, I have Jesus, and God blesses me every single day. Um, and I really do have a lot of good friends that care about me. So I've probably made all of them mad. In advance, I ask all of you to forgive me, please. And also, I'm an equal opportunity annoying person. Generally, everyone knows that. They know me. But wow, it got really bad. So I even made myself a Wilson. Because I feel like I'm on a desert island in this house. Wilson, it's out of a gourd, so it should last forever. I hope. Anyways, this is my little friend, so I'm not talking to myself. He's super cool. He sports Elton John glasses. Those are mine, but I let him borrow them. So he's sitting right over here. Yep, there's Wilson. The only thing about him is if I ever took him on a boat, he would drop right down. There would be no floating away. He would just go tunk. He'd be gone. All right, so this is kind of a long video. So anyways, I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. I know this is really a weird time for Thanksgiving. Somehow it doesn't seem to feel like it, but um, it is. And I am really grateful because I can eat almost everything on that Thanksgiving dinner meal. I didn't even realize that until now. This is going to be one of the first meals that I can actually eat almost everything on the menu. I couldn't do that for my birthday or hardly anything. But on this day, on Thanksgiving, I can eat almost everything. And I'm like, yeah. I mean, so what it showed to me, and then I thought about there's some wisdom in that one. Every day should be a Thanksgiving because on Thanksgiving, I'm I can eat everything, and I was like, so I'm not upset about Thanksgiving at all. I can't wait. And I really hope all of you have a really good, that's my upbeat moment for the day. So I just want you guys to remember, it is not the challenges in our life that define us. It's the way that we handle them that does define us. And that, I'm not going to cite that for myself. That was from the captain of the USS Indianapolis, that went down in World War II. Very brave man. So, anyways, I just want all of you to say I love all of you. And this is Janine's GPS. I did get out a little bit today. Praise God. I mean, I have a lot of things to be thankful for, and also the doctor saved my lives from a bad, horrible reaction, and I'm sure that God will bring my friends back. Hopefully. Anyways, no, a real friend, you can't lose a real friend, and that I just know. So God bless you all, and I really hope that you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And I'm just going to sign out and say, seize the day the Jesus way, and everything will be okay. And I love you. Bye. And I love you, Ghost Adventures. Peace.